You think you know how fear works, that it's just a simple alarm designed to keep you safe.
But what if that alarm is broken? What if sometimes it pushes you toward the danger it's warning you about?
The comforting story we tell ourselves is simple. Fear makes us cautious, but the scientific reality is way more chaotic.
In fact, this is the core of the paradox. Sometimes fear actually seems to encourage more risk-taking.
To solve this mystery, researchers used a powerful tool, a meta-analysis, combining dozens and dozens of studies. They sifted through a mountain of data, just searching for one clear signal in all of the statistical noise.
And they found something, a small but very real connection. On a scale from 0 to 1, it's about a 0.22.
So on average, the simple story is kind of true. But this is where the map ends and the fog rolls in. Because that small signal was buried in a storm of contradictory results. The data was all over the place. So what explains all this chaos? The investigators started hunting for the hidden variables shaping our choices. And two key factors started to emerge from the fog, finally creating a path through this wilderness of data.
First, for people with clinical anxiety, the effect actually doubles. Their internal alarm is just far more sensitive.
And second, when the stakes are real, we're talking actual money on the line, fear's influence also more than doubles.
But even with these powerful clues, our map just runs out. We've pretty much reached the edge of what's known.
And now we're stepping back into the fog. The researchers admit that a lot of this chaos is still unexplained.
And the mystery just gets deeper. They tested all these other factors, but none of them could explain the noise.
Which brings us right back to the comforting lie that fear is just this simple, predictable switch for caution.
But the inconvenient truth, its influence is chaotic. It's not the fear itself that matters, it's the context.
So how do you navigate this? Well, here's a simple resistance protocol to help you reclaim your autonomy from fear.
So the real takeaway isn't a simple answer. It's a much more powerful question. Next time, ask yourself, what context is in control here?